Okay, now let's take a look at the electric guitar. The electric guitar is similar to the acoustic in that it's made up of the body and the neck, obviously. Here's the head of the electric. Now you'll notice one difference. Now this is a Stratocaster. Not all electrics are laid out this way, but the tuning pegs are all on one side, which if you remember on the acoustic guitar, they were on two sides, like that. You'll see some electrics with the tuning pegs on two sides and some on one. I don't think it makes a whole lot of difference. I think it's more of an aesthetic thing than anything. Getting to the neck here, one big difference between this neck and the acoustic that we were looking at is you'll notice this neck is white. The fretboard is. It's because this is a maple neck. And if you look at this, it's a rosewood neck, or it's a black one. So you have black or white, and you can get either on an electric guitar. I think they both play well. I can't tell a big difference between a maple neck or a rosewood neck. I think it's, again, more of an aesthetic thing, but some people swear by one or the other. I can't tell a big difference. Now, one thing, obviously, getting to the body, there's no sound hole on an electric guitar, but you'll notice these cutaways on a Stratocaster. You'll see that on most electric guitars. There's two of them, so it's called a double cutaway, so that's what that term means. And what that allows you to do is to slip your hand in here and play these higher notes on the neck. If you remember with the acoustic guitar, there was no cutaway. It went, the neck goes straight into the body there. And that's because on an acoustic guitar, you're not typically playing high notes like that. So that's what that's for. And this big wide area is the pickguard. You remember with the acoustic, it was tiny. I guess they figured you're going to be playing electric a little harder. So they've made it pretty large. These three white things right here in the middle are very crucial because they're the pickups. The pickups, they're called pickups because they pick up the sound. And they're just little magnetic coils that pick up the string when it vibrates, and it sends it out to your amplifier. On this guitar, there's three pickups. That's standard on most Stratocasters. Some electric guitars have two pickups. Some even have one, but it's common to have at least two or three. And so this is the neck pickup because it's closest to the neck, your middle pickup, and then your bridge pickup because it's closest to the bridge. The neck pickup has a bassier tone, more of a blues or a jazz kind of sound. Your middle pickup is getting a little more treble, and then when you get to the bridge pickup, you get kind of a twangy or country sound. So that's it kind of gives you the gambit of tones. This is your pickup selector switch, which allows you to select which pickups you're using. The Stratocaster has five. This Stratocaster has five notches, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is selecting the bridge pickup. If I move it up one notch, it's actually selecting a hybrid of these two. One more is the middle. One more is the middle and the neck. And all the way up is the neck pickup. And when you're playing, you get used to this. You don't even have to look down. You can kind of just feel where the switch selector is. These are your tone controls, which change the tones of the pickups. And this is your volume control, obviously very important. Controls the volume going out to the amplifier. This is your input jack. So when you plug in your guitar, it kind of goes in here. 1/4-inch plug goes in there. And then the only other thing to mention is the bridge, which is this. Now, a lot of electrics have a tremolo. You'll hear some people call it a whammy bar, which is a little bar that you see people kind of adjusting the tension of the strings is what they're doing. So they're by pushing it down, it releases the tension, which makes the pitch go lower. So you can hear, although this isn't plugged in, you can hear that. So that's what they're doing. Now I don't have my tremolo attached, or my whammy bar, but on a Stratocaster there's a little hole right here. You can just kind of screw it in. It's optional. Some people like it, some people don't. I tend to not use one, so that's why I don't have it attached. But that's a pretty thorough look at the electric and acoustic guitars. I hope that's been helpful.